Yep.
because it's going live right now. I don't see it yet.
Nope. I see it.
There it is. All right.
Live.
Well, I have Freddie Palomarez with me today, and um, the reason I have Freddie on is because he started waking up at 4:30 in the morning, and I don't want that to overwhelm anybody, but the amount of crap that he has gotten done since he started waking up that early, he has built a brokerage. You've lost what, like 18 pounds?
Yeah, 17
We'll talk about
pounds.
that. Yeah. So everything you get done. And I'm like a huge advocate of waking up early. That's how I built my business. So I would like to go over all the benefits of doing that. I kind of figured out some statistics. And so I want you to introduce yourself, Freddie. And so position yourself as the expert, because you are. And we'll go from there.
Hi, everyone. I'm Freddie P. Freddie Palomarez, your brokerage pro. And I'm a real estate broker agent here in the Woodlands, Texas. And, I just a normal guy, really. But a few months ago, really became inspired. I'm always really big into motivation, into videos, into podcasts. And so I kind of fell into this guy, David Goggins, who many of you may have heard of and may have seen on YouTube or Spotify, and he's just really like changed my mind frame on what is possible. So now it's my mind frame is what is possible and what are we leaving on the table. So he's real big into being your own hero. I think that that's so important that everyone, if that's what you want to be. I always looked up to guys that could wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning and get a whole bunch of shit done throughout the day. Like that was something I always looked at and was like, man, that's incredible, but that's nothing that I could really ever do. So in the morphism of the last few months is I decided I'm going to be my own hero. So that's kind of where that started, and waking up at 4:30 every day. It's a Monday through Friday thing. I don't do it on the weekends, but I really love doing it now, and I'm so used to it now. I wake up at 4 or 4:15, and you get a lot of shit done when you wake up really early.
So did you just start, you're like, I'm just going to wake up at 4 in the morning now, or did you kind of have to work towards that?
Well, my alarm goes off at 4:30, but now I just wake up at like 4:15, 4:29. Usually about 4:28, 4:29 is when I usually like wake up.
Yeah.
Which is just crazy how it's just a mental alarm clock now, where I wake up and I'll think that's probably about 4:25 and it'll be 4:26.
Yeah.
So it's really all mental, and now I'm really just challenging myself to what is my 100%? What does my 100% type days look like? If I'm going to give it all out, what does Freddie P's 100% look like? And another thing that I've really tried to do is not compare myself to other people. And it's especially in real estate, it's so easy to look at other people's successes, where I'm looking at Sarah and I'm like, man, Sarah's had like 5 closings this week, or Bill's got a bunch of new people under contract, and you start that jealousy factor starts to build up within, and you start thinking like, you start to get like that little itch of all these other people doing all these great things and people doing all these contracts. And I know every agent feels that when they see other agents being successful. It's a little anxiety that you might have in your stomach. And so really what I've tried to do is just make this race. It's Freddie P versus Freddie P, like every single day. And I see all the great things that other agents are doing, because there are a ton of really, really good agents, good brokers in Houston, friends with a bunch of them. There's so many great people out there. So it's really hard to get really easy to get caught up in me versus David, or me versus John, or me versus Sarah. So what I really try to focus on is like, let's it's Freddie P versus Freddie P every single day.
Yeah, I'm totally against the whole comparison thing because everybody has different obstacles and there's different variables to different lives. And so I'm a single mom. I may not produce 100 million a year, but I live comfortably and I do well for, the position I'm in. But everybody has different, everyone's lives are different. Everyone's goals are different. So comparing to each other is just the thief of joy, they say. And it is so true. Like you have to be up against yourself and only yourself and push yourself. And one way to grow your own business is to, obviously you have to work, but if you do have obstacles and you do have those variables, the simplest way to get the most work done is to wake up early. And it's not just to add more time to your day, but you're also setting your day up the way you want to set up your day. So, if you wake up at the last possible minute, you are waking up and your day is in a reactive state the entire day. And
right. No.
One of the benefits to waking up early is you're in control of your day. Because a lot of people will say, well, I'm a night owl. I get my work done at night. Well, and everybody is different, but I think one of the benefits of waking up early for everybody is that you are in control of your day at that point and you set yourself up for success.
No, 100%. And like, if I go to bed at like 9:30 or 10 o'clock, it will be extremely hard for me to get up at 4:30. If I go to bed at 11:30 or 12, it's so easy for me to get up. And I don't know what it is. I know there's a couple people like that where like, if I get too much sleep, I'm in trouble. But like, because I get a lot of stuff done between 10 and 12.
Yeah.
That's when my home is very quiet. So like, that's the point where like, I will get a ton of stuff done at night. So, oversleep to me is like, I would love to go to bed at 9 and wake up at 4:30 and sleep well. I just for whatever reason, for me, it just doesn't really work, like I wish it did.
Yeah. Well, so if you, just to put things in perspective for people, if you wake up and get an hour of work done, an extra hour of work done that day, it's 5 extra hours a week, which is, right. And that's just Monday through Friday. We're not even counting Saturday or Sunday. 40 more hours per month. And then you add 6.5 weeks to your year. 6.5 weeks. You're adding 260 hours per year if you just wake up 1 hour earlier to work. And that's not even bad.
Yeah.
That's not that bad. And that's not that hard to do.